Evening everybody, Salt here, back for Transformers Review, going to be doing, as per the title page, Wheelie! The most infamous of Transformers from Generation 1. And not in a good way. Now, the official theory of Wheelie's origin is that he is the sole survivor of an Autobot colony. However, there's a more complex theory floating around that he's actually an Autobot exile who ends up on Quintessa by mistake. Either way, Wheelie, according to his character bio, is a survivalist. Including his subfunction is survivalist. And his character bio presents him as this barbaric little savage who's really cunning and really quite ruthless and quite sadistic in many ways. However, the Wheelie that we all know and despise is nothing like that at all. Wheelie first shows up in the Transformers the movie, where he leads the Dinobots to Hot Rod and Cup, who of course are on trial by the Quintessons. And the character bio that presents Wheelie as a survivalist in the cartoon presents him as this, well, in the movie presents him kind of like a Boy Scout with a little catapult that fires exploding pedals. Anyway, unfortunately for Wheelie, it really goes downhill from there. In Series 3, Wheelie becomes Daniel's best friend, replacing the Spike and Bumblebee that was Series 1 and 2. This is now Series 3, new generation of characters, all the old toys are off the shelf. I mean, all the old Transformers have gone on to pastures new. Yes. And Wheelie and Daniel become a central pair of characters, getting themselves into various predicaments like going to find Ultra Magnus' birthday and stuff like that. And that's all they really do. And Wheelie and Daniel get taken over into the Japanese series of Headmasters, where Wheelie becomes even more of a joke and even more of an irritation and even more of a comic relief. Now, two things have really made Wheelie stand out, the fact that everyone despises him. One, he has this stupid, high-pitched, squeaky mechanical voice! He always talks... never mind, get rid of that voice. He always talks in rhymes. And, well, he's friggin' useless. Okay? And that's one reason why he's despised in the Generation 1 series. In Transformers Headmasters, he's despised even further, because even though they got rid of the stupid voice, and even though they got rid of the talking in rhyme... At least I think they got rid of the stupid voice. He's still very much the joke idiot. I mean, at one point during a party, he's gorging himself on Energon snacks, and he's running around and he's getting into trouble and he's getting in everybody's way, and how somebody just didn't go up to Wheelie at one point and go, "Get lost!" Funny enough, you never actually see Wheelie after Series 3 of the Generation 1 cartoon. Maybe Optimus did exactly that in, the severe cull the Autobots needed for Series 3. But anyway, I quite like the idea of Wheelie just going BANG! Okay, now, Wheelie, thankfully, probably due to his infamy, never makes it into the comics, as a rule. In the other Transformers series, he has a brief cameo along with Fortress Maximus in Transformers Armada, but he doesn't make it into the UK or the US comics. Not in the Marvel ones, really, anyway. He does come into the Dreamwave stuff, which is War and Peace? The War and Peace miniseries, I think it is, when he's actually working with Hot Rod, and he's part of Hot Rod's team. And at this point, he's befriended the Sharkticon Null. And the comics do take Wheelie back to his Survivalist series, where he's not this annoying little bastard that everybody absolutely loathes and despises. He's a psycho killer. Now, he's 7 foot tall, but he's still a psycho killer. And that would appear to have been more appealing to fans. And it is really a pity with Wheelie, because he could have become a really funky Uber character if they'd have kept to his character. And admittedly, having him pretty much an assassin or an ambush predator really doesn't work for an 80s cartoon. But still, I do know that Wheelie is getting a spotlight. IDW are releasing a spotlight Wheelie. And yes, I know there's so many fans who are going, oh my god. But from all I know, they are keeping Wheelie as the survivalist. So the irritating part of Wheelie will be gone. He won't be there at all. Alright? Now, as I think I said earlier on in the video, that Wheelie never really got a chance. Not in character, not in the cartoon, and not in the toy. I mean, this is the toy of Wheelie. I mean, what the hell is that? He looks like some kind of anorexic Boy Scout peak cap thing. Right, just to transform him, flip the hat down, push the legs in, and in you go, and then just shove the arms up. And there you have Wheelie in his Cybertronian car mode. Looks like something the likes of Paul O'Grady drive. To most Americans who don't know who Paul O'Grady is, he's quite a funny transvestite comedian. Kind of like Dame Edna, but he's very funny. Is it Paul O'Grady or Paul O'Brady? English people know who I'm talking about. Lily Savage, there we go. Yeah, you know, or Graham Norton, or I don't know any famous gay Americans. Well, gay American comedians, but there we go. Yes, a butt ugly orange and yellow and white and grey thing. Ugh. And what is with the face? You know, it's like a disembodied head, and it's smiling. The toy is actually sat there like this. Is anybody else getting freaked out yet? But but yes, it is a butt ugly toy. Thankfully, it's also a cheap butt ugly toy. Wheelie, buy it now, £3. You're paying any more, you've been ripped off. Why? Because nobody likes to admit they have a wheelie. Though you have to have a wheelie simply because you have to be mean to it and horrible to it. If I had a spare wheelie, I'd set it up as an archery target next to my dead PC monitor. Unfortunately, I haven't got any arrows at the moment. I really must buy some. I can't this weekend because I'm going out. I'm going out tomorrow night. And I'm going out Saturday night. And I was out Tuesday night. I was dying Wednesday. Oh, guys, Transformers Matrix, guys, on TFNet. No, I never actually said on Transformers Matrix that I was dying. I said it on TFNet that I was dying of a hangover. Wasn't good. Well, it was a good night, but... Anyway! Wheelie! Annoying little person. Really annoying little person. And doesn't actually have an arse, quite thankfully. But it's got a codpiece. There's not an awful lot more I can say about Wheelie. I mean, it doesn't even have hands. It's got painted little inscriptions. But, it's just horrible. I mean, his shoulders are at his back. You know, it's just a horrible little toy. To go with a horrible little character. But there we go. I can bitch and rant and complain about Wheelie for the next 5 hours, along with every other Transformers fan. So I will sign off. Because, you know, Wheelie, it really is a pity that Hasbro screwed you the way they did. Because, as I said, if they'd have kept the way that you should have been, then you'd have been a really funky character. You know, psycho killer savage Indian boy. Or Native American boy, or whatever I want to say. Alright, yes, but for now, this is Silverbolt with Wheelie signing off, saying au revoir, adios, auf Wiedersehen.